Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end. His eyes light up. Makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Sticking with the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Using his legs on the scramble. Fights through a tackle. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dump off, caught by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal and throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Second down.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Pulls it in. It's Clay. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Nice throw, caught for a completion. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down. No press here, the defense backing away. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So the offense will come to the line, needing less than a yard to convert here on third down from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A huge defensive score.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to third and long.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Contact as he threw it. Touchdown, Georgia. Add 6 more points to the total.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia 17.
Now they get set to kick it away.
17. Set to advance on the ball.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Loses
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. You got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to scramble. The receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. He's going to hand this off. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making the play. That should just about secure this victory. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the offense just takes a knee here.